Alright, quick video on how I installed these headlights or fog lights on this 2022 Raptor 90 and 2022 Live C50. I got these off of Amazon, like 35 bucks for the pair. I like this style better, only because it's not a big old cube hanging off the front. Just looks cleaner, you know. So, scoot back and here's this one. I still have to install this one. I have it mounted, but I need to hook up the wiring harness. But yeah, looks cleaner. They produce a lot of light. It's a nice like spotlight, but there's still a nice flood of light as well around it. So you know, it's almost like a motorcycle light. I think that's what it's described as on Amazon. And I used a wiring harness. Makes life much easier. I know there's videos out there on how to do this to these type of Raptors or Yamahas that don't have headlights, but I haven't found one that uses a wiring harness. So here's a wiring harness. This is the one for the 50. This one's already connected on the 90. So super easy. Just follow the diagram. You know, it doesn't get much easier than this. I like that it has a relay, just kind of protects the circuit, battery and whatnot, since these are brand new vehicles or four-wheelers. You know, I just want to do it the right way. So, real simple. For the battery connections, you'll have to change these out to smaller ones. They're real tiny, just because the ones that come with the harness are way too big. So you have to change those out. Not a big deal. Just go to AutoZone, get the connectors and swap them out. And what else? Oh, you also have to, and it comes with these, add these connectors to your light, the wiring to your light. See here, that's all. It comes with plenty of these. It comes like 6 of them. So just add those to the end of your light so you can connect to your wiring harness. Now, just follow the diagram. Once you have your light connected, so if you decide to go with this type of light style, I use the bracket that's right there in the middle of the frame. There's 3 holes on that bracket. Of course, I put the bolt through the center hole so it's lined up. Tighten it down. Then this kit comes with, you know, all your cable that goes to the battery, and then the cable, another line that runs your switch. So you'll take this switch line or the wiring from the switch, and you'll run it through up through here, just where all of this other wiring is. You'll run it down and up against this frame, this frame bar right here, where all the other wiring is coming from, that leads into the battery box. Same thing for the wiring that connects to the light. You'll take that wiring and run it up against this frame bar here that goes into the battery area. So now you have your switch wiring and your light wiring ran through, and all I did, just like everything else, zip tied it to the frame. So there's like a zip tie here, there's a zip tie here, and there's another one somewhere. So just zip tie it so that it doesn't get caught on anything or, you know, start to burn on the engine. Wrap your harness wiring all nice and neat. I put some Velcro around it just to kind of keep it tight and snug, and then just stuff it in there. Stuff it in there, make it look as clean as you can. So yeah, I mean, it looks factory almost. Just sits in there real nice and flush. Here's the relay. I have it sitting right there. So this this wiring harness also comes with a fuse, 2 inline fuse, which I love. I just put that right in there and connected the positive and negative battery terminals to it. So once you have everything connected and the wires all ran through, this type of switch, it requires you to drill some kind of hole, unless you want it just kind of dangling there. So I'm going to change the switch out though. I made the hole, but it's going to be the same, I guess, round switch, just a different color that my son wants. But anyways, once you got everything hooked up, I mean, it's ready to go. There's a light. I'll show you how this light looks being driven. So a couple of tips. Whenever you do have your light installed, make sure when you're adjusting it that you have the rider, the main rider, sitting down on the four-wheeler, because when you sit down, you know, of course the suspension will sag, and you know, the light will come up a little bit. So just have your rider sitting on the four-wheeler while you're adjusting the light. So let me crank it up, take it for a ride. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but I mean, it's super bright. Let's see. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for anybody out there looking to use a relay. Makes life much more easier when you're hooking this up, installing it, and it's safer for the I think it's safer for the battery and the electronics of these four-wheelers. It doesn't hurt. It's only about $11 for the wiring harness. So anyways, it takes about 20 minutes to get everything hooked up. So thanks for watching, guys.